Transport Authority has called in the police to commence a probe of a multi-million-dollar racket involving the theft of vehicles parts, including injuries at the pound in Falmouth, Trelawney. This same pound is the same pound where if them seize a vehicle on the road, them put it there. If them take away a vehicle without license and insurance, or if your bike are not registered and so on, they have it over there, and then them charge you per day to leave while they hold your vehicle there. The funny thing what happen is that sometimes people can't come up with the money same time, and by the time they come up with the money, the amount that they charge per day, because you have a fee that you pay the first day go there plus the record fee, then you have an additional daily rate that you pay. So sometimes when people come up with the funds to say okay they want to go for the vehicle, it's like buying another car. So most time people just make it stay there and never go back for it. So that is why the pound end up full up with a lot of vehicles. So these are the same vehicles that they are talking about that is at the pond. The police have been advised. We have asked the police to do a thorough investigation, and the police are currently treating with the investigation with respect of the affected vehicles. Managing Director of the Transport Authority, Ranston Smith, said the pound is located in proximity to the Falmouth police station. The funny thing is, even if the pond was in the police station, it wouldn't have made a difference, because I'd surprised to know who are the ones taking off these parts. According to Smith, the irregularities were discovered during an audit at the pond after the security firm was recently replaced at the facility. We made the discovery just after a change of the security arrangement. All our ponds are covered 24 hours island-wide by security firms, and we discovered subsequent from changing from one security firm to another that a number of vehicles at our pond facilities, engines among other parts, were missing, Smith said. Subsequently to that, we had our auditors conduct an audit of the vehicles at the pound, he added. The Transport Authority, as a reputable organization, ensures that it employs security companies for all of the location, and a part of the security contract is that the security company is responsible for the safekeeping of those vehicles whilst in their custody. Wait, so are they saying that based on which security firm is there, they are going to let them be responsible for replacing all that is missing? We know that is not going to work, because they are going to have to prove when it was missing. And there's going to be one bag of go and come, and 9-day wonder talk, and really and truly nobody is going to be held responsible because so much people benefited. And I continue. A senior member of staff at the Falmouth police station confirmed that the police received a report of the racket and a probe is expected to be launched. Meanwhile, Smith said that parts are missing from 70% of the over 30 vehicles impounded at the facilities. The Transport Authority will now review the security at all of the ponds they operate across the island. You know what I find very hilarious with many Jamaican entities is that they are so reactive than trying to be proactive. Is it that their actions and responses are so fake in that they must know if you seize anything or vehicle that is going to be sitting in an area some for more than decade, you must expect people are going to go take what they want when they want, because no one is keeping check. That's what humans are like, especially in this day and age. And let me further state that even if you were to have random checks, because a hustle is going on, the person who does the check is going to present everything in order, like everything is all there, even when it's not. As these happenings in a company is generally a group effort, as they are a part of the whole hustle, and they know most likely by the time you have a special say, for example, an auction to sell what you think is there, they would have moved on and probably gone and work somewhere else by then. Because these people would have done hustle and make their money already. And because they know that they've done that, they just try to bite time and move on from there. No, you will have no evidence when who in charge of things it went missing, or know how, when, where, or why. So when I see these people coming out like they are shocked, I just generally look at it as just fake. But it look good acting all real surprise and stuff. Then they start to make big speech about putting things in place, which is generally 9-day wonder to look like they are doing something. And it's not just pounding Falmouth Trelawney alone, it's all over Jamaica. And as far as I understand, allegedly police station as well is having the same problems. We may not hear about it as yet, but everything have their time to come out. Because I always wonder, there's no way these people with all their quote-unquote big brains don't see these things as a potential to happen, or that it is happening at all. You know why they don't see it? Or claim they don't see it? Because a lot of time, them same one benefiting, whether directly or indirectly. And that's just how it is. I tell you, say Jamaica to rotted. It's not a real place. And that's facts.